Well, Mum and Dad's just got back from the farm and breakfast is nearly ready. They've caught it anyway. And on the menu this morning is rat. Yes, a nice bit of ratavan or ratatouille. That's it. Now apparently these are very good eating. I've never tried it. I've seen it on a number of occasions, but I've never been able to bring myself to eat rat. But apparently it tastes a bit like beef. Yeah. I mean, it's a field rat, you know, it's not a city rat, so it basically feeds on corn and everything else. I don't really care what it eats, so I just can't eat it. That's it. There's no way I can eat rat. Well, let's take you on a quick tour. You'll be able to see the duck enclosure pretty much fenced in now. And there you go. Now, there's no gate at this point. So what my father-in-law did was basically tie it to a post. And it's going to act as a temporary measure. He wants to dig out this area along here and concrete it. So you've got like a small footpath going in. It'll level the ground off as well, and then we'll put in the gate. But it's looking good. As you can see, it does make it look a lot bigger, a lot more open. Just a little bit more tidying up to do along the bank there. But apart from that, yeah, really pleased with the whole job, really am. It will certainly keep the dogs and the feral cats out. Fantastic stuff. Tickled pink I am. Really happy with it. Now, we've got some chain link fence left over. As a matter of fact, we got 3 rolls left over. I over-ordered simply because I wanted to use it for other bits and pieces. They want to partition the duck pen off as well, so there's somewhere for the chicks. The thing with ducks is when they feed, it's almost a frenzy. So if you put small ducklings in there, they'll just get trampled. So we'll cordon it off and put the ducklings in there, so it'll keep them safe. Cool, isn't it? We've got another spare post at home, so that will get installed, and then we'll string the chain link fencing across and create a small partition for them. So all the little ducklings here, they'll get moved shortly, and they'll have a bit more room as well. As I said to you yesterday, somebody mentioned the quails, and I quite like the idea of that. I do like quail eggs, so yeah. With the extra chain link fencing I've got, I can always make another pen and put the quails in that. Pond's looking great. We're down to our last bag of fish food, so got to go and buy some more of that as well. I'm hoping by the end of June these fish are going to be up to size, and we'll be able to sell them on and then start again. It will be very interesting, as I've said though, how this works out. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the process works, and of course if we make a profit out of it. So hopefully there'll be enough money to restock the pond, buy all the fish food, and a little bit over for what we need to do on the farm. got a bit of a problem at the moment with sparrows. Yes, it's that time of year where the rice is at the point where they do like to come and eat it, and you get flocks of them. You're constantly having to chase them off. It's yeah, it's a pain, but that's part of it, I'm afraid. No different from England though. Years and years ago, back in the UK, one of my favourite pursuits was clay pigeon shooting. I used to do quite a bit of competition shooting as well, and I absolutely loved it. But of course, you know, when you're in that type of hobby, then you get to meet an awful lot of country folk farmers, and one of the banes of their existence was pigeons. I've actually stood there and watched a flock of pigeons come in and decimate a pea field within, you know, a couple of hours. It's just a nightmare, and you could understand then why they shoot them. Just so many of them. I mean, they are a pest, there's no two ways about that. But we have that problem with sparrows. For those of you who are into your clay pigeon shooting and wondering what I had a Beretta silver pigeon, over and under 12 gauge, and I used to love it. Nothing better than clay shooting, that's a fact. And I used to do all sorts, Olympic skeet, English sport. I used to love it. I couldn't get enough of it. Quite a bit of cloud this morning, so hence no hat. It's pretty overcast, but it's very, very warm. Well, Pie's dad's just sorting out the foundations for the new shack. Now this is hard work because he's doing it all by hand. How deep he's going to go, I really don't know. But there's 6 pillars, so 6 holes. It's pretty deep, about 1 metre deep. It's hard graft, isn't it? There's no two ways about that. Mum up there, she's got a bit of stick and an old tin pot, and she's banging it. She's trying to keep the sparrows off the rice field. Right now we've got a lot of sparrows, and the reason being, of course, is we're the only field left that's got any rice in it because we planted late. So yeah, all the sparrows are attracted to ours. Father-in-law said that it'll be about another 2 weeks and then they'll harvest the rice. So not much longer now. Poor old mum though, out there banging your drum. You can see the sparrows, look, they're a pain. Birds are birds, you know, it's just food, isn't it? But yeah, it's a pain. Well, that's it for today, guys. I've got to get back to the farm. I've just come home to check on Fam, see if he's okay, and he's out playing with his mates. He's having a great time. I'm going to get back to the farm and help Mum and Dad and Pie. As you saw, Dad's now digging the holes for the foundation pillars. So yeah, it's all go. I'm not sure how the progress is going to go on the shack and when he'll start dismantling that, but of course we'll definitely vlog about that one. It should be quite interesting to see how this all works out. Whatever you do, have a fantastic day and stay safe, and Pie and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.